The US spends nearly $2 trillion on poverty-related programs each year. But for those experiencing homelessness, getting off the street is only getting harder. Because according to HUD, the number of people experiencing homelessness is at a record high of 750,000 and counting. But these three changemakers are hopeful we can reverse the crisis with their unique bottom-up approaches.
We make it incredibly simple for everyone to be able to do something for this population right now.
Instead of screening out people from opportunity, we're screening them in for potential.
We're trying to create an environment where community is taking care of community.
So how are their programs different? And could they actually solve this crisis? Let's find out.
This is Stand Together Presents, stories, ideas, and advice from changemakers tackling our biggest challenges.
Because we're discussing solutions for homelessness, housing seems like the obvious answer, but it's far from sufficient according to our experts. And here's why.
Without a job, there is no other solution. You may have temporary assistance for a bed to sleep in for a night or 3 months, but without an income, you're back on the streets. So our model is rapid employment. We're a nonprofit who uses a staffing business model in order to employ and support men and women who are experiencing homelessness.
But widely held misconceptions about their ability and desire to work is a major obstacle.
The misconception is those individuals don't want to work, can't work, or are too risky to hire. Most employers, including for-profit staffing agencies, are going to ask for things like your ID. They're going to ask for your address. They're going to ask for your bank account. They're going to ask for a resume. And what do you do if you don't have those things? So First Step was founded, and the only thing they have to do to work with us is attend an in-person orientation to identify the things they need to go to work tomorrow. And then our goal is to have people out in the workforce within 72 hours or less. Their confidence changes overnight.
And with talent shortages on the rise, Amelia says it solves a challenge for employers too.
Our employer partners like that we have a highly motivated, highly supported workforce showing up for them so that their businesses can be successful. In 2015, we helped 100 people find employment. And in 2023, we helped over 7,600. And now we're on a path to try and employ 20,000 people a year. And for every great person that shows up, gets the job done, that's a chance for dignity, for hope, and for somebody to really see the true potential in themselves.
Having reliable income is one important step towards stability. But this software engineer from Seattle is working on an equally crucial component.
Homelessness is an incredibly isolating experience. And what we identified, sort of the one common denominator for this population, was that people didn't have a team of friends or family or even neighbors to fall back on. And so that's why Samaritan exists.
By connecting these individuals to the support of their communities, Samaritan helps people take steps towards real, lasting change.
When a person becomes a Samaritan member through a nonprofit case manager or a hospital, they are able to share top-level goals and then break those goals down into needs and action steps. From there, they receive the support of a team of Good Samaritans who provide financial and relational means for that person to meet those immediate needs, as well as enable action steps. It sort of just is this positive reinforcement loop that drives more encouragement, more support for the subsequent needs, subsequent action steps that build towards a person becoming more and more sufficient. Our goal is over the course of 6 to 12 months to get our members to a place where they don't need Samaritan anymore. They have a community and they have a physical home to go along with that social home. By 2032, we want to have helped more than 100,000 take measurable steps to housing, better health, better income. And so a lot of work to be done.
Without strong relationships, four walls and a roof can be just as isolating as the streets. Which is why this Austin community strives to provide its chronically homeless not merely with housing, but homes where they can thrive long term.
Home is a place of permanence. It's a place of safety and refuge. Home is a place of belonging. And that's why we believe that housing will never solve homelessness, but community will.
To support this ethos, every home in the village shares some common design features.
There are no backyards, there are no fences, there are only front porches. And that allows to every day connect human to human.
Likewise, common spaces are an important feature throughout the village's 51 acres. A dog park, a market, even an outdoor cinema.
This place is beautiful. And when people make a comment like, I could live here, that's what this is all about. That's what we're going for. And so we're really trying to create a movement that goes way beyond the issue of homelessness. But how do you and I live?
In addition to being a great place to live, residents also have the opportunity to use their unique gifts and talents to earn a dignified income through a variety of micro enterprises.
We value who you are as a human being, and how are those gifts leveraged to cultivate a nourishing, wonderful, beautiful environment. And that's what you see when you drive around the property.
Are our three changemakers right? And can their solutions be scaled to enough communities to put an end to the crisis?
When people see a growing unhoused population in their city, they get used to it, that there's going to be human suffering all around them. And I don't think that's what we need to settle for.
What you see out there on the streets is in fact not intractable. And if we collectively as a community engage ourselves, we can actually do something very meaningful.
I think their potential is limitless because it's a Herculean task to dig yourself out of the situation. And you see people showing up every day, ready to do that.
Stand Together partners with changemakers tackling our biggest challenges. To see more stories, follow our channels. And to learn more about how you can partner with us, go to standtogether.org.